tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. All day, all night. All right, all right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? All right, all right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. You watch the color just spout to me. A parrot was in the face. New rats, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast a throw bitch. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. To me, tiny mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Baby, that's why.
So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ready to go? And now here is Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
That's too low. And the home opener is underway.
Hey!
That misses.
No, that missed. That's
ball
a ball.
2.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Out to short. Slings to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's Alex Bregman. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Alex Bregman sends it out. It's 1-0. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Just missed. Peralta measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch off the plate. 3-1 now. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
That's in for a strike. And that's outside. 2 outs, bases empty.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them. See, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me while I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the check it. Don't nobody wanna. Nobody. You. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yours. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yours.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti.
I gotta go, I can't wait no more. So I gotta go, 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 I gotta go. I can't wait no more, nah, so I gotta go. I'm in my mode, I'm in my zone. If you're a hater, then leave me alone. I gotta go, get to the door. Money calling, so I pick up the phone. I want a lot, I want it all. And I don't think that I'm better than y'all, but I put in work. Coming in first, a rookie up there where the veterans are. Yeah. If you're not adding to what I earn, then it's really none of my concern. Hit the road and let the rubber burn. Wait too long, you might miss your turn. Ever since I was a young child, I had to get out and run wild.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
and
for
stepping
Houston,
in for the
the
Astros,
shortstop,
Jeremy
Jeremy.
Pena.
Pena.
And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's Alex Bregman. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Kyle Tucker. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Peralta, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Handles, throws to first, and Tucker is retired. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, not close.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
The 1-1. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Thomas sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Logan O'Hoppe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Royce Lewis. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. Now a long throw home. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 4-1. One down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake.
Burleson to Pena at second for one. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Foul ball there.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And it gets by him. So digging in, Alec Burleson. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Now one missed. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, no appeal. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yainer.
First and second,
Diaz.
no outs. Digging in, Yainer Diaz. Just missed. That one drifts inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A soaring shot to center. And we're level. It's 4-4. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Blake Perkins will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. This one high in the air to left center. Rojas on his way over. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Tyler Fitzgerald up next for the Astros.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. And now Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to the left. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Lane Thomas. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Johan Rojas. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And there are 2 down. Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. The throw to third. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros,
Leading off
Kyle
Houston,
Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Outside. And that is
One
ball
ball,
1.
no strike.
Tucker bats left, throws right, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
No, that's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. And there's one down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Pulls that one foul. Tucker over at first with one away. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. 1 at second. And that's 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
And if I retreat, then I'm worthless pulling the trees. And man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed, about as tame as a flame is. Timid as a lion, quiet as a hurricane.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Diaz down to first, gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike. So up next, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Going to count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One out, bases empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throws to first in time.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Mauricio Gilbert.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. It has the distance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 5-5. Swanson digs in. A single his first time. Inside, ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Check swing, and he held up. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-5. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one popped up. Altuve brings it in for the third out. Back here in Miami, on to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. On the ground, Swanson fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Popped up. Swanson has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two outs. So next up for Houston, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Lane Thomas. First pitch misses.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Now here is Johan Rojas. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald.
Peralta
Peralta back to work. Fly ball to right. Thomas. And there's one away. Jeremy Pena digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Pena.
And that one pulled foul. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. That one missing inside. Bregman takes downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 6-6. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next to hit for Houston, Caleb Ferguson on the pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Just missed. That clips a corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. On the ground, right side. Now Altuve handles it. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. And up next for Miami, Royce Lewis. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That's down and in. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. In the dirt, Diaz gathers, throws to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall, and brings it in. Now at the plate, Alec Burleson. 1 for 2.
Alec Burleson.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you...
Now pitching for
Andrew Kittredge taking over on the mound.
Andrew Kittredge.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's even up. And misses inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Late swing, fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And stepping in for the Astros, Blake Perkins. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Now pitching for Houston, number 99, Ray Jameson.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tristan Casas.
Number 36, Tristan Casas.
Fastball for a strike. Jameson, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
No ball.
Casas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him swinging. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. That one ripped. And there's a hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pretty much. The zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 43, Anthony Panda.
The batter now, Johan Rojas. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tag out at third. He can't get back in time. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's a ball.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Hauls it in for the out. Tied at 6. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 7-6. Here's Alex Bregman. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas under it. 2 down. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. Scott Alexander gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Strike 1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. High fly ball out towards left field. Perkins gets under it, squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Logan O'Hoppe. And that is out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire. Back here in Miami,
Leading off for
now
the
it's the
Astros,
DH,
designated hitter,
Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Up and
That's a ball.
in, 1-0.
That's a good
1-0.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Yeah.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying, and that ball is gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 8-6. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one's in there. Strike one. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Hitting the air out to center field. Rojas sizing this one up. One down. Alec Burleson getting
Astros,
ready to hit.
The first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer
At the plate
Diaz.
is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Burleson stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now two gone. And next to hit for Houston, Blake Perkins. 0 for 3 with two flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
Center field. Rojas under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Now pitching for Houston, number 25, Matt Strong.
And the first offering is not close.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The 3-1. In the air, center field. Fitzgerald hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Tristan Casas.
The designated hitter, Tristan Casas.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. And there's two away. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Estrada back to work. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 straight.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one wrapped foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Edwards makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. 0-2. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 9th. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Lane Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Fish down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball up the middle, Pena. And Thomas is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the